49ers will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Kennesaw State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So Charlotte's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Power football with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. It's caught. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The 49ers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Florida is currently ahead on the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over the Rebels. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive numbers.
He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. He'll keep it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And the 49ers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to go up top on first down. He got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. He leaves it with his back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll run it again. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. So they're facing third and short from the 25. He'll do it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Spillman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the 49ers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Austin. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Williams looking for a man. Fires on the move. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The give on the inside. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That's another Charlotte.
Grab behind the line. It's Spillman. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
That's another Charlotte.
They'll go to the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Niners! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Williams will pass. Good timing on the quick out.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's House. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Gaines. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's House. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hopkins. The 49ers want to move quickly. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Austin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man, it's Spillman. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They punt it away on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
With the catch, it's Dean. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Tempo and overdrive. Off play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Williams looking for a man. Grab near the marker. It's Dean. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dean. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on first down. On target over the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
That's another Charlotte.
The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Austin. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's another Charlotte.
Looking downfield on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. He's taking the shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Backed up now, here's second and long. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Running back searching for a hole. It's a running room. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Brown has it. There he goes. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Williams will pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got the first down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 30. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after three quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. The give on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Kennesaw State right back to work. Give to Brown. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Oh, that may be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 28 over UTEP. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield, it's House. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Looking left. Makes a connection. Wide open spaces. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on 2nd down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here's the handoff. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The 49ers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Extending the play. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, it's fired. Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The tight end gets the handoff on 3rd and short. You don't see that every day. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Punt is in the air. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Got the quick pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Hopkins. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
On to kick it away.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man. It's Dean. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning on the Jets. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. And they'll take a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again get